Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Norman Powell.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Harden in at the point. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
Now here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Powell passes to Zubac. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Halliburton. Harden deep three-point land. And he misses his first shot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Harden. Following the bucket by the Pacers. And down it goes. 2 points.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, BA, and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got as something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Indiana. Nice shot by Harden.
Defense has problems with Harden inside. He can make those close shots appear easy.
Halliburton against Harden. The three ball. It's rebounded by Zubac.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
It's stolen. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. To the inside. And Harden with the block.
Some hard-nosed defense from Harden on that block. That's sure to get the bench fired up.
Leonard finds Harden. Back to Leonard. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Clippers. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
I think for Los Angeles, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's Nembhard. 17 points in his last outing. Turner passes to Halliburton. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Here's Harden. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Halliburton. Trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Portland. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Now here's Harden. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Down low. Turner, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Leonard passes to Powell. Now Harden. Zubac with a screen on Mathurin. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
The first free throw is good. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Now here's Harden. 51 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Porter. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Toppin outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepherd.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Nice move. Walker with some nice D. Indiana trailing here. Pass to McConnell. Tipped. Now here's Dunn. He's marked by McConnell. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so here are the Clippers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. And Indiana looking at who they've got. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Toppin in at the center spot. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Leonard can't get it to go. Indiana leading. Pass to McConnell. Leonard against Walker. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And a chance now for us to take a look at the point guard leaders in assists this season. In the 3rd spot, Tyrese Halliburton. 4th, James Harden.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Neesmith's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Dunn's shot is good.
Dunn so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch and arc on these shots.
Outside Neesmith. Toppin, a screen on Batum. Here's Neesmith. Count it. And the Pacers lead by 2.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norm Powell comes in for Porter Jr. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Dunn outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener. But he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Leonard. Five to shoot. To stop the run. Ooh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Halliburton. The Clippers grab the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Powell passes to Zubac. No good with a layup. Pacers leading by 5. Outside Walker. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Inside, Turner. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Batum with a screen on Halliburton. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his second basket.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Batum, and it's Harden in for Kawhi Leonard. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
A minute 39 left in the first half. Turner, a screen on Jones. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's Siakam again missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Siakam. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Well, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul it.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
3 shots.
And he hits the first of three. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
That one's no good. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
And he nails the third.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Matherin. No points so far. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you think Matherin's coming off the pick to shoot? Think again.
McConnell against Harden. Down low. Here's Dunn. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's McConnell. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. Here's Matherin. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, leading by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Mathurin. Goes to the fadeaway. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Now here's Powell. Still without a bucket. Leonard outside. Puts up a 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Siakam against Jones. And Siakam, here we go. And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
Outside Jones. Back to Harden. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. 6 points for him.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break.
Fifth on the list, Indiana.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a one-point game. Deflects the pass. Here's Leonard. Aggressive move by Kawhi. Right to the rim.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam against Jones. Here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Turner from the arc. Jones grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense is lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Nembhard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You got a piece of it. Halliburton against Harden. Spins to the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Indiana. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
When I look at Indiana, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Here's Turner. Back to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Los Angeles leading by 3. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Dunn. Pass to Harden. Now here's Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Siakam. Leonard for 3. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for James Harden.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Eubanks comes in for Zubats. And Batum is subbed in for Leonard. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And here's Indiana now. McConnell finds Walker. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. To win the drought. Sinks the tray. Nembhard's got 6.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Siakam. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Powell with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Here's Batum. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And, you know, Batum with that Greyhound build and stride covering ground in a hurry.
McConnell against Harden. And here's Siakam for three. Batum pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Harden scanning the floor. Dunn outside. Eubanks the screen. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Dunn. On the wing, Harden. Shoots over McConnell. Harden's shot is good. Give him 8.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
Siakam outside. Sinks it from distance. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We can
Well, their offense is stagnating a bit here in the second half.
And he's right. Too much isolation. Move the ball. Good shot to great shot.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Walker. And it's Halliburton in at the 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Porter with it. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Walker. Leonard can't get it to go.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Toppin passes to McConnell. Deflected. Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Man, he's checked in for Eubanks. So he gets them both. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton looking over the floor. Toppin outside to tie it up. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And I like how Walker positions himself on the offensive glass. I mean, this rookie isn't afraid to mix it up.
Pass to Batum. Now here's Dunn. He's marked by McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Dunn, the pass to man. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by McConnell. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Nice shot by Walker.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
On the wing man. Inside. Leonard. The claw. Too much for the D to handle.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dunn left side. Here's Leonard. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Porter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Jones comes in for Mann. Powell, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Harden in for Dunn. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Matherin's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Turner. Following the score by Los Angeles. Siakam left side. There's a screen by Turner. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Powell outside. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Now here's Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
To the inside. Zubats with the steal. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Halliburton. Double team on Leonard. Zubats passes to Powell. Here's Zubats. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Matherin. Siakam outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1 with the drive. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Siakam finds Halliburton. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Takes the 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Turner, a screen on Harden. Halliburton for three. Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low. Super two.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Leonard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Leonard. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To tie it up. Count it! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Well, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Good!
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Leonard way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.